So Alejandro, we have Frida here, and Frida has acne. You've done a fantastic job of camouflaging the right side of her skin, and I know you're going to go and do the left side of her skin and show some tips to that. But I did want you to talk for a moment about the benefits that Mineral Fusion has for a skin condition such as acne, both from a camouflage perspective as well as a treatment perspective.
Well, the beauty about Mineral Fusion, Robin, is that first of all, it doesn't clog the pores, which essentially is like kind of a downfall for a lot of makeup lines with people who have acne, because it just kind of conduces to make the acne a lot more active and actually make them break out even more. And at the same time, the antioxidant, the red tea antioxidant in our formulation helps to calm down her skin, takes a lot of the redness away, and it helps to camouflage, and it doesn't even feel like she has anything on.
Right. How's it feeling on your skin right now, Frida?
It doesn't feel like I have anything on.
Exactly. And just for those of you who do have acne and you're concerned about laying anything on your skin, minerals are really actually helpful in treating acne, both for the reasons Alejandro just said, camouflaging and the antioxidants, but also because it's protecting your skin from the environment. Oftentimes, the UV radiation can inflame skin even more so, and that's really what you want to be cautious of with an acne skin type. So lots of benefits to using minerals on an acne skin condition. So
yeah, and especially some people who actually are using some topical treatment medications, when they get sun exposure, it actually activates that medication to make the skin more irritated. So now we're actually protecting it from the sun, and at the same time camouflaging any kind of redness that maybe even the medication might induce at the beginning of the treatment.
Exactly. Good, good. So we'll let you go ahead, and do you want to show us how you're quickly applying?
Yes, actually what I used on Frida was really simple. It's our pressed base in the warm 2 shade, and I'm using the Mineral Fusion blender brush. Again, it's not going to pick up too much product, just enough to really do camouflage. And I'm just going to layer it. Usually what I like to do is on the outside of the face first and work my way in. That way I don't overload the skin with too much product, and it looks really natural and get really even coverage.
So what I've noticed, Alejandro, is when you are trying to diffuse a skin condition, you're choosing to use the brush that has a fuller head to it, so that the powder is applied to the skin much more gently, or not with as much intensity to it.
Correct. Okay. And again, our brushes are designed for Mineral Fusion to lay the product evenly on the skin, so you don't have to do too much work with it. You don't have to use 2 or 3 different brushes. It's actually just one to get the kind of coverage that you need. We have several for foundations that you can actually use, whether you want to do a rich to full coverage, you would use the Kabuki brush. If you want like a light to medium and even full, you can use our Flawless brush, and then use the blender for light, medium, and a little bit more kind of like a powder puff application as well with the blender brush.
Great. I mean, look how quickly that happened. I mean, just starting to cover and even out already.
This way. And again, I just want to show you that I'm not really picking up too much product. Just kind of laying a little bit onto the skin, and that's all I need.
That's great.
Now, another nice little trick you can use, and this is great for people who want to camouflage maybe certain areas, instead of using a concealer, and especially for somebody like Frida that tends to have breakup tendencies, you don't want to use anything really creamy. So you can just use a little bit of the pressed base with the eye base brush and just layer your coverage.
That is great.
And you can conceal any discrepancy or any discoloration on the skin.
And what it's doing is you're giving the coverage where she needs it, but it's actually blending right into the makeup without looking like you're having to lay extra makeup all over her skin.
And again, the minerals, because they do have the antioxidants, will help to dry out some of her breakouts and help to heal her skin.
So we would even say you are better to be wearing Mineral Fusion than to not be wearing Mineral Fusion, because of all the protective skincare qualities and antioxidant benefits, UV protection that comes with wearing the Mineral Fusion product.
How does it feel on your skin?
That's great.
Yeah. And see, that's the most important thing, especially for somebody who tends to be oily or combination skin, and also who has the problem with breakouts. They don't want to feel like they have anything on their skin. And Mineral Fusion actually allows your skin to breathe. So again, we're not clogging the pores, it's non-comedogenic, and at the same time, it's actually helping your skin to protect it from the environment, like you said.
With a red skin condition, we also see that occurring for people that do facial waxing. Maybe like
Exactly.
an eyebrow wax, an eyebrow wax, a lip wax. Sometimes the skin becomes inflamed, similar to what happens with an acne condition, and the minerals are great to apply in those conditions as well.
Correct. And actually, that's a great point, Robin, because actually, when you do any kind of waxing onto the skin, the pores are left open, and if you use a liquid foundation, you can clog the pores, thereby kind of maybe causing a breakout or even clogging the pores where you extracted any kind of hair follicle. It might even cause somewhat of an infection in some cases. So the minerals in Mineral Fusion are actually, when they lay on the skin, they camouflage everything, and at the same time, we're not clogging the pores, we're actually allowing the skin to breathe.
Excellent.
Yeah. And then you can go shopping after you do your waxing. That's the best part.
important.
That's the best part.